You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Hey, welcome to Atomo Radio Sports at Fort Madison as Davis County Mustangs take on the Fort Madison Bloodhounds. We a little late to the starting lineup here, but Cassidy Van Lanahan will lead off, play shortstop. Number 21, Addie McClure in center field, second. Hallie Houston in number 12, playing first base. Lydia Barker's in the circle. Ashton Ollinger doing the catching. Ella Day at second. Noel Hill at third. Palin Lawson left. Rylan Panos is a DP for Olivia Robinson in right. We got Van Lanahan looked at one and offered. Strike one. In the hill, in the circle tonight for Fort Madison's Lucia Darnell. Oh, 1 pitch. Taken outside. 1-1. Tonight's officials is Mark Thornton behind the plate and John Alden on the bases. And Lanham lays down a great bunt. She's got to beat it out. And she's there for the first base runner for the Mustangs. Good bunt right out in front of the circle. Mustangs are coached by Joe Rasmussen, Madeline Barker, and Autumn Cormany. Fort Madison won the contest last year 9-2. They lead the all-time series 4-1 against the Mustangs. The Bloodhounds win in the last two. Addie McClure steps in. Van Lanahan steals second base on the ball one. McClure drew 3 walks and 3 plate appearances last night. 0-1 now, or 1-0 to McClure. Van Lanahan is at second. I'll give you Fort Madison's starting lineup is Ava Fugate, Jordan Marshall, Briley Lawrence, Kylie Lumino, Lucy Gather, Taylor Huffman, called strike one by Thornton. Like I said, Dornell, Caitlin Sissel, and Zoe Counts. Last season, Bloodhounds are 14-19 in the 4A Southeast Conference. The pitch to McClure, taken outside, 2-1. And the pitch to McClure. Taken high, 3-1. And Lanham remains a second, has a big lead, and she's almost picked off at 2. Catcher come out to the circle, Darren Van Lanham to go one way or the other. 3-1 now to McClure with Husted in the on-deck circle. And she pokes one out to center field. That's going to be trouble. It's a gapper off the wall. Van Lanaham's around in third, headed home. McClure's in with a stand-up double. RBI double for Addison McClure. McClure belted that one off the bottom of the fence. Husted sends one in the right field. McClure's being waved home, and she will make it. No throw. RBI single for Hallie Husted. Mustangs stake to a 2-0 lead. That'll bring to the plate number 14, the pitcher, Lydia Barker. Mustangs had 10 Ks last night and 3 errors. 5 of them strikeouts was looking. They're looking to change that tonight as Lydia looks at strike 1. Again, Mustangs 2, Bloodhounds 0, top of the first. Fair ball, grounded, third baseman over to first for the out. Hallie moves to second. As Ashlyn Olinger steps into the box. That one's taken for ball 1. Mustangs up 2-0 here. Hallie Husted on second. 1 out in the end, top half of the first. That one taken low, 2-0. Darnell in the circle for Fort Madison, as this is their first game of the season. Pitch to Olinger. It bounces in the dirt for ball 3. Ella Day stands in the on-deck circle. And the pitch taken upstairs, ball 4. Have a pinch runner in, let's see, number 3, Allie Batterson comes out to run. As we got a conference out here at the mound. As Mark Thornton's going over the lineup with Coach Rasmussen, making sure Allie Batterson is on the lineup. As Ella Day awaits Darnell's pitch. Head coach Kyle Doherty for Fort Madison, Ivy Gertis is assistant, Erica Darnell and Nick St. Clair. First pitch today is high, ball 1. Again, we got 2 outs, 2 in, top of the first, 2 runners on, 1 out, top of the first. Ella Day stands in the box. Takes that one again, high for ball 2. Mustangs playing a doubleheader tonight. We'll have another game following this one as the pitch to Ella. It's taken upstairs, ball 3. 3-0 now on Ella. Hallie Houston stands down at second. Allie Batterson running for Aston Olinger at first. Autumn Cormany coaching first. Joe Rasmussen at third. Madeline Barker in the dugout. 3-0 pitch. All right, down Broadway for strike one. 3-1 now. Pitch to Ella. It's taken upstairs for ball number 4. That brings to the plate Noelle Hill as Darnell surrenders the second walk in a row. Up to bat now with the bases jacked full of Mustangs is Noelle Hill. Strike number 1. And the pitch to Noelle. Good block by the catcher. 2-0. Kylie dropped her knees to block that one. I'm sorry, 1-1. Hill files one off about shoulder high. And she's behind the count 1-2 as Jason Day here with Connor Cloyd running the camera for Tumble Radio. 1-2 pitch. Taken just a bit upstairs. 2-2. Two pitch to Noelle. Taken downstairs. 3-2 now. Nowhere to put her. Bases are full. Hallie Houston at third. Allie Batterson at second. Ella Day at first. And Noelle Hill in the box. She almost offered at that high fastball, but took it for ball 4. Beat 3 walks in a row for Darnell. As the first 3 Mustangs have now scored. As Fort Madison takes a little break, has a little huddle. Palin Lawson steps in, number 9. Left fielder looking for her first hit of the season here. She got a bases full of Mustangs. Looking to deliver. First pitch, taken for strike 1. Mustangs out to a 3-0 lead in the top of the first here. Pitch from Darnell. Swing and a miss by Lawson. Quick throw down to third to try to get Batterson. Not in time. Lawson down here 0-2. Pitch on the way. Just popped up. Should be an infield fly. Batter is out. Nobody gets to advance on that one. That'll bring up number 2, Rylan Panos, doing the DP for Olivia Robinson tonight. Panos collected her a hit last night as the throw down to again try to get Batterson. Is not in time. She slides in safely. Kylie doing her best to try to pick off the Mustangs on the base pass. Called strike. The 1-1 pitch to Rylan. Swing, the one down low for strike 2, and the count now is 1-2. Base is still full of Mustangs as they are plated the first 3 batters of the game. 3-0. And there's a swing and a miss by Rylan Panos for out number 3. We head to the bottom of the first. Mustangs strand 3, but plate 3. 3-0 Mustangs.
What's holding you back from living your best life? If it's poor credit or no credit, Community First Credit Union has the solution for you. With our new Charge Up Credit Builder program, we make it possible for you to establish or rebuild your credit so you can achieve your dreams, whether it's owning a home, purchasing a vehicle, or something else. So, what do you say? Why not let Community First Credit Union help you charge up your credit to new heights? Subject to approval and program qualifications, equal housing opportunity, federally insured by the NCUA.
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Welcome back here as Ava Fugate steps in. Looks at ball 1 from Lydia Barker. Got Fugate followed by Jordan Marshall and Briley Lawrence. Mustangs committed 3 errors in a 9-0 loss to Cardinal last night. Looking to tighten that up here tonight as Barker's down 2-0 as Fugate falls one off. And the pitch. Foul ball, the umpire calls, and that's good because the ball got by Hallie Houston at first on the throw by Noel Hill. That ball hugged the line and finally went foul right before Hill picked it up. As Fugate is 2-2 here. Swing and a miss for out number 1. That'll bring it to plate number 5, Jordan Marshall. See, Lydia Barker last night. She took the loss, going 5.1 innings. Batting at opponent's batting average is .226. Give up 7 hits, 9 runs, 4 which were earned, 3 base on balls, and 6 Ks. First pitch to Marshall. She is late. Oh, she's down 0-1. Pitch from Barker. Taken upstairs, ball 1. Jordan Marshall. Slow dribbler over toward the first base dugout. Foul ball. Again, Mustangs lead 3-0 in the bottom of the first. 1 out. And pitch from Barker. Bounces in there. 2-2. And the 2-2 pitch is fouled out of play. Mustangs have the leadoff hitter down. Barker's second pitch is shot up the middle. Van Laneham is there. Over to first for the out. Great play by Cassidy. That ball was hit right up the middle in no man's land, and Van Laneham able to track it down and whirl it over to first. And now the pitch to Briley Lawrence. One 0 now. 2-0. Briley Lawrence led the team in RBIs last year with 27. Barker falls behind 3-0. That one's in right down the pipe for strike 1. Three-one pitch. Popped out of play for strike number 2. That'll run the count full here on Lawrence. Barker looking to get out of this inning. 1-2-3. With Lawson in left, McClure in center, and Robinson in right. Noel Hill about 2 steps in front of the third as Houston's about even with the bag. Day at normal depth and Van Laneham at normal depth, and that one is popped up. It's out of play again. Lydia's questioning the ball there. Might be a divot in it. I'm not sure what it is, but they're going to throw that one out of play and enter another one. Counts 3-2. 2 outs, nobody on. Riley Lawrence steps back in. 3-2 pitch. Over the outstretched glove of Day into center field for the first base runner of the game. That'll bring up Kylie Lamino, catcher. And the pitch upstairs, ball one. Fort Madison with a runner on here and 2 outs in the bottom of the first, down 3-0. As that's a roller today, and she tags Lawrence on the way by for out number 3. We will head to the top of the second. Fort Madison strands 1, and the Mustangs lead 3-0.
Corby and the team at Nutrien Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go if you're a farmer. They provide the technology and services to make your farming business profitable. They have liquid and dry fertilizers, starters, small seed, and corn and soybean seed, and also offer crop protection chemicals and custom application. See for yourself why so many farmers in the area trust Corby and the team at Nutrien Ag Solutions in Bloomfield, where results in your field are always their first concern.
Get back to your life sooner with orthopedic care at Davis County Hospital and Clinics. Whether it's a shoulder or knee problem or a broken bone, Davis County Hospital and Clinics is here for you. Our specialists and team members will treat you with care from your first visit to surgery through rehab and therapy. Comprehensive orthopedic care isn't a long drive away. It's right here at Davis County Hospital and Clinics, building better, healthier lives.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Welcome back here to Fort Madison as we look to start the top of the second inning. We'll lead off with Cassidy Van Laneham as the Mustangs batted around in the first inning. Van Laneham singled and scored her first at bat. Actually, she laid down a pretty good bunt. That's how she reached base, as third base is about halfway to home. The pitch, Van Laneham swings away for strike one. Darnell looks into the box, and Van Laneham swings and misses on that one. Van Laneham down 0-2 here. Pitch from Darnell. Upstairs, ball one. One-two now on Cassidy Van Laneham. It's off the end of the bat, foul down third base. Count remains 1-2. The Mustang senior. Pitch to Cassidy is lifted out into left field. That's going to drop just foul. Cassidy remains alive here. Darnell looking to retire the leadoff hitter for the Mustangs. And she is ahead in the count 1-2. Cassidy Van Lanningham takes that one for ball 2. Darnell's 2-2 pitch is swing on up the middle, past the diving shortstop for a base hit. As Addie McClure steps in. As Van Lanningham takes off for second. Oh, she's called out by John Alden. So Van Lanningham caught stealing. So one out now for the Mustangs as McClure steps up. As she doubled off the center field wall the first at bat. Darnell's 2-0 pitch. Taken for ball 3. McClure already has 3 walks last night. Looking for her 4th here on a 3-0 count. Take all the way. Right down the middle for strike 1. Pitch for Darnell is looped over to second base for out number 2. That brings up Hallie Husted, who reached on a base hit, her first at bat, and scored. Looks at one in the dirt. As Hallie looks one upstairs, 2-0. Darnell pumps one in there for ball 3. Barker on deck for the Mustangs. As Hallie looks at strike 1. Mustangs still lead here, 3-0. Top of the second, 2 outs. 3-1 on Hallie. Strike number 2. Full count now on the Mustang first baseman. Pitch is upstairs for ball 4. Be the 4th walk of the game allowed by Darnell as number 14, junior pitcher for the Mustangs, steps in. And Lydia, she got a hold of that one. That one's going to clear the fence by a long ways for a 2-run homer by Lydia Barker, her first this season. That one was just shy of the boys' fence. Lydia needed that after a rough game last night with 1 base hit. That extends the Mustang lead to 5-0 in the top of the second. That one was a no-doubter off the bat. That brings up Ashlyn Olinger for the Mustangs. She grounds one to short. In the dirt, dugout for out number 3. But the Mustangs played 2 runs in their half of the second. We'll head to the bottom of 2. Mustangs 5, Fort Madison 0.
Hi, this is Abby at Hoskin Elevator. The Barnhart family and our employees would like to thank our customers and invite you to stop in or give us a call anytime with your farming or livestock needs. We carry a full line of ADM feed and mineral and offer commodity mixes and custom rations. Along with an ADM nutritionist, let us help you with all of your livestock goals. Hoskin Elevator is proud to work with Stein Soybeans and local Davis Seed to help you with your planting and cover crop needs. We offer on-farm pickup of your corn or soybeans and rock delivery. Once again, from Hoskin Elevator, thank you and go Mustangs.
Go Mustang!
This is Milo Wells with Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield. Our goal here is to go above and beyond your expectations for the role that a pharmacy can play in you and your family's health. Since we have opened here, many things have changed. We've added experienced staff, updated our facilities, added clinical services like strep throat test and treat, and free liquid medication flavoring. One thing that has not changed is the vision of providing our patients with access to the best pharmacy services anywhere in the state. We, like many of you, believe Southeast Iowa is an amazing place to live, and we will continue to be committed to improving the lives of our patients.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Welcome back to Fort Madison as the Mustangs have a 5-0 lead in the bottom half of the second. First pitch is strike 1 as Lucy Gathers steps in, right fielder. Pitch from Barker is a swing and a miss as Gathers late on that one, 0-2. Pitch from Barker upstairs. Gather, the 5-hitter, looks at one just a little high for ball number 2. Payoff pitch, popped out of play, off the screen actually. 2-2. That one's a slow roller. Van Lanahan up with it. Over to Halley at first for out number 1. That'll bring up number 31, first baseman, Taylor Huffman. She connected on 1 home run last year and hit .231 for Fort Madison. Barker deals, called strike. And the 0-1 pitch, evened out 1. That one's called an illegal pitch. So that'll be, I believe that's a ball if it's illegal. Runs the count 2-1. Strike, says Mark Thornton, the home plate umpire. That evens the count here at 2-2. Noah Hill playing about 2 steps in front of the bag at third. As Taylor looks at ball 3. And the pitch, swing and a miss for out number 2. That'll bring up the pitcher, number 15, Lucia Darnell. Darnell is an 8th grader, an incoming freshman for Fort Madison. Got the call for tonight's game, number 1. And ball 1 as that one's in the dirt. Caitlin Cecile stands on deck. 1-0 pitch to Barker, off of hard hit, off of Day, and into center field for, I believe we'll count that as an E on Day. As soon as that one got to her, it just took a bad hop, and we're going to have a pinch runner here for the Fort Madison pitcher. 2 outs here. One on, 2 out. Fort Madison trails 5-0 here against the Mustangs. And the pitch. Strike 1. No 1 on Caitlin as she swings at strike number 2. Oh, 2 now. And that's a swing and a miss for out number 3. The Fort Madison strands 1 as we head to the top of the 3rd. Bloomfield 5, Fort Madison 0.
This is Milo Wells with Wells Hometown Drug in Bloomfield. Our goal here is to go above and beyond your expectations for the role that a pharmacy can play in you and your family's health. Since we have opened here, many things have changed. We've added experienced staff, updated our facilities, added clinical services like strep throat test and treat, and free liquid medication flavoring. One thing that has not changed is the vision of providing our patients with access to the best pharmacy services anywhere in the state. We, like many of you, believe Southeast Iowa is an amazing place to live, and we will continue to be committed to improving the lives of our patients.
High-speed internet is here, powered by a 100% fiber optic network. Citizens Mutual provides reliable, fiber-to-the-home, high-speed internet to rural Iowa.
My children and my grandchildren, when they come here, they didn't like to come visit very much because they couldn't get on their devices. Well, now they love it because they can have chats with their friends. People don't realize how isolated sometimes people are out in the rural areas. So, yeah, it's awesome.
Visit findmyfiber.mycmtech.com.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Welcome back here as Day stands in against Darnell. She takes called strike one. Day walked her. Let's see. Day did walk her first at bat and was stranded at second. Darnell steps on the rubber. Pitch. Change up taken high for ball one. Day went 2 for 3 last night with a bunt single and a double down the left field line. Swings at the high heater for strike number 2. Day down 1 and 2 here. She swings and misses for out number 1. That'll bring up Noel Hill. First pitch to Hills, belted foul down the line. Oh, 1 to Hill. That one that one bounces in for ball 1. Five to nothing Mustangs, top of the third, 1 out. Hill gets a hold of that one. It's going to burn the right fielder. That's one hops the fence. Hill looking over at Rasmussen, and she'll come in with a stand-up double, but she turns the corner at 2, and she's going to beat the throw to third for a triple. Noel turned the corner at second and kept on going. That'll bring up Palin Lawson. She looks at ball 1. ball 2. Two and 0 now on Palin. Darnell's pitch upstairs, 3-1. Third, 3-0. Or I'm sorry, it's a strike. Throw quick. That was a ball, but the quick throw down to third. Hill back in time. Lawson looks at a 3-1 pitch here. Swing and a foul ball. Three-two is the count. Hill at third, 1 out. Top of the third, 5-0. Lady Mustangs. That one just missed inside for ball 4. That'll bring up Ryland Panos. So we got runners on the corners here. We'll see what Coach Rass draws up. I'm assuming Lawson will be taken off to second. Hill's got to watch the quick throw down to third or the back to the pitcher to get her moving. And it's exactly what it is, and they got her picked off. Picked off at 3 as a quick throw down to third got her. Now there's 2 outs now in the inning. As Panos dribbles one to second, and the throw is in time. We'll go to the bottom of third. Mustangs leave one stranded, 5-0.
What's holding you back from living your best life? If it's poor credit or no credit, Community First Credit Union has the solution for you. With our new Charge Up Credit Builder program, we make it possible for you to establish or rebuild your credit so you can achieve your dreams, whether it's owning a home, purchasing a vehicle, or something else. So, what do you say? Why not let Community First Credit Union help you charge up your credit to new heights? Subject to approval and program qualifications, equal housing opportunity, federally insured by the NCUA.
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Welcome back as the first pitch is a bunt shown and pop foul by Zoe Counts. And the 0-1 pitch called strike 2 by Thornton. Mustangs lead 5-0. The bottom of the third. Swing and a miss. For out number 1. That's Barker's 4th strikeout. And the first pitch to the Fort Madison leadoff hitter, Ava Fugette, is ball 1. Foul ball. That one's driven down the third baseline. One pitch is high for ball 2. Barker with 4 strikeouts and 0 base on balls. As the Lady Mustangs dig into the bottom of the third here. Pitch is popped up. Howley in foul territory there to make the catch for out number 1. I'm sorry, out number 2. That'll bring up number 5, Jordan Marshall, who grounded up the middle her first at bat for an out. Marshall swings at one and drives it to right field. Robinson's got a beat on it. She backpedals for out number 3. As we head to the bottom of the third, or top of the fourth, Mustangs still hammer down with 5-0 lead.
Corby and the team at Nutrien Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go if you're a farmer. They provide the technology and services to make your farming business profitable. They have liquid and dry fertilizers, starters, small seed, and corn and soybean seed, and also offer crop protection chemicals and custom application. See for yourself why so many farmers in the area trust Corby and the team at Nutrien Ag Solutions in Bloomfield, where results in your field are always their first concern.
Get the small town charm with real-world experience at William Penn University. Located in beautiful Oskaloosa, Iowa, William Penn is the perfect place to pursue your higher education. We offer a diverse selection of majors, including a 4-year nursing degree, and our state-of-the-art facilities offer the latest technology. With small class sizes and affordable tuition, William Penn is a great place to call home. Invest in your future at William Penn. Visit wmpenn.edu today to learn more and enroll.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Welcome back here as we head to the top of the fourth. Darnell's still in the circle as Cassidy Van Laneham, who is 2 for 2 with a run scored and throwed out at second, trying to steal. Looks to start the Lady Mustangs off. It's ball 1. Sure like to have a big inning here and put this game away before we head into the nightcap and play game number 2. As Van Laneham puts down a perfect bunt in front of home plate, but the throw to first is in time for out number 1. That brings up Addison McClure. Van Laneham bunted that ball and it deadened right in front of home plate to where Kylie is up and fired it down for the out. McClure Grounds that one is short and over to first for out number 2. So 2 up, 2 down as Hallie Husted, who drew a walk and scored and single and scored her first 2 at bats. Hallie swings and misses at the first one. Next one's taken for ball 1. Houston fouls that one off down the first base foul line. Lady Mustangs are off tomorrow as they return to action at home against Centerville, I believe. As that one comes in high for a ball to Hallie. Two and two, 2 outs, bottom or top of the third, and that one, or top of the fourth, and that one comes in high. Hallie runs the count full here. Fouled off the screen for another chance for the junior first baseman. Three-two pitch as Darnell is taking her time in the circle right now. And here we go. That one's going to fisted kind of towards second base for out number 3. And we head to the bottom of the fourth. Mustangs lead 5-0.
Hi, I'm Cody Crane with Crane Concrete Ready Mix. If you're tired of not mattering to the big corporate companies, then call us. When you work with us, you won't be on a waiting list. We can get you concrete when you need it. We are a family-owned business, offer competitive prices, and are easy to work with. We deliver to Davis, Wapello, Van Buren, and Jefferson counties. Work with a company that will take care of you. Call me, Cody Crane, at 641-919-1350.
What's holding you back from living your best life? If it's poor credit or no credit, Community First Credit Union has the solution for you. With our new Charge Up Credit Builder program, we make it possible for you to establish or rebuild your credit so you can achieve your dreams, whether it's owning a home, purchasing a vehicle, or something else. So, what do you say? Why not let Community First Credit Union help you charge up your credit to new heights? Subject to approval and program qualifications, equal housing opportunity, federally insured by the NCUA.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Welcome back as the first pitch to Briley Lawrence is over the head of Addie McClure for a stand-up double. Throw to second was in time to get her at second, but the ball bounced off of Van Lenningham as she was unable to put the tag on. And now that'll bring up Kylie Lumino. She takes ball one. As Fort Madison has their leadoff hitter in the bottom of the fourth on second base. That one's down for ball two. Ball kind of squirted away from Olinger. The throw was high down to third, or it would have been a play, so Lawrence is in it safely with defensive indifference or a pass ball. Not really a stolen base. 3-0 now on Kylie. I believe that's the first walk of the game allowed by Barker. So that'll put runners on the corners here with nobody out. 5-0 lead, Lady Mustangs. As we'll see what kind of trickery we got going on here. As there's no throw on the runner going to second. So that puts runners on second and third. One strike. Pitch from Barker is grounded to second. Run scores, but the runner is out at first.
Up to bat, number 31, Taylor Huffman.
Kylie advances to third. That brings up Taylor Huffman, who struck out her first at bat. Fort Madison on the board now, 5-1 as Taylor fouls it straight back. Oh, 1 pitch from Lydia. Right there, a good little off-speed pitch for an 0-2. That one's popped up on the infield. Hallie is calling it. She's there for out number 2. Got to bring up Lucia Darnell. Fort Madison pitcher for tonight. The pitch off of the glove of Barker over to Day at second. The throw was there in time, but Hallie dropped it.
Up to bat, number 8, Caitlin Sissel.
So we'll have a pinch runner for Darnell as Fort Madison will plate their second run of the ball game. Bringing it a little bit tighter now, 5-2. Caitlin steps in and looks at ball 1. And ball 2. Mustangs have got to limit the errors. They got 2 tonight. They had 3 last night. They're hitting the ball better tonight, but swing and a miss by Caitlin. But the errors is pretty costly. Swing and a miss. For out number 3, but not before Fort Madison pushes 2 runs across, and we head to the top of the 5th. Lady Mustangs hang on to a 5-2 lead.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
Is your back telling you it's time for a new mattress? Darren at Dixon's Mattress Outlet is the man to see. Dixon's Mattress Outlet sells new mattresses of all sizes. They also have a great selection of area rugs, sheets, and pillows. Needing a mattress for the camper or a rollaway bed? Darren has those too. Call Darren today and get the best rest for less. Call Dixon's Mattress Outlet today at 641-664-3060. And don't forget to like them on Facebook. You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Welcome back to Fort Madison here. Jason Day as the Lady Mustangs cling to a 5-2 lead over Fort Madison as Lydia Barker steps in. She had a 2-run blast, her last at bat, as she swings and misses at the off-speed pitch for strike 1. Lydia has faced 17 batters through 60 pitches through 4 innings. Walk at 1 as she towers one to center field. Is too high. And there's out number 1. That brings up the catcher, freshman Ashlyn Olinger. Brings up the first pitch. Ball a little bit low. See, Olinger is 0 for 1 tonight with a walk. And that one comes in high for ball 2. That one's shot down the right field line. It's going to go foul. Two balls, 1 strike, 1 out here in the top of the 5th. 5-2 Lady Mustangs. Almost identical spot. Foul. So the count's even here at 2-2. Payoff pitch is rifled out in the gap. That's going to get to the fence. Olinger, oh, she had a late go to second. She hesitated rounding first, but she makes it in the second before the throw. So that'll bring out Allie Batterson to run for Ashlyn Olinger as Ella Day steps into the box. Lawrence 2 steps in front of the bag at third as Day pops it up on the infield for out number 2. That'll bring up Noel Hill. And the pitch taken for strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch to Noel is grounded in the gap. It's going to get through. Patterson's rounding third. Left fielder dropped the ball. Hill's going to remain at 1. So the Mustangs get one of the runs back here. That'll bring to the box Palin Lawson. She is 0 for 1 tonight with a walk in her last at bat. So the Mustangs jump back to a 4-run lead as that one's inside. And the pitch, taken for ball 2. Lawson's ready with 2-0 count. She shoots one into the right field. It's going to get by the right fielder. Noel is standing on second, and she hesitated. That might hurt the Mustangs, and it does, as she is not able to score. That'll go down as a single and an error. That'll bring up Rylan Panos, who is 0 for 2 tonight. I'm sorry, who's batting here? Is that Addie Hobbs? For 16. Who's number 16? That'll be Addison McCall batting for Rylan Panos. Addison McCall getting her first varsity at bat, and she ropes one into right field. It's going to drop for a 2 RBI base hit by the incoming freshman. So the Mustangs now have an 8-2 lead with a 2-out rally here. And Van Lenahan back at the plate. First pitch is a called strike to Van Lenahan. Van Lenahan is 2 for 3 with 1 run scored tonight. 1 caught stealing, and 1 great play up the middle at shortstop. She looks at strike number 2. as Van Lanham looks at ball one. Count runs to 1 ball, 2 strikes. 3 runs across in the Lady Mustangs, half of the 5th. A 1 ball, 2 strike count, and the pitch. That's going to drop. That's going to get into center field. Rasmussen holding McCall up at second. So, with 2 outs, the Mustangs have pushed 3 runs across. That brings up Addie McClure. She looks at strike 1. Mustangs have 8 runs. To Fort Madison's 2, and still scoring as that one shot out into left field. It gets by the left fielder. And 2 runs are going to score as McClure stands at second. The Lady Mustangs with 2 outs in this inning have put it on them. As that'll go down as a single and an error by McClure. Brings in McCall and Van Lenaham. As we're going to have a pitching change, so we're going to take a break, and we'll be back from Fort Madison as the Lady Mustangs lead 10-2.
At Family First Chiropractic, it is our goal to get you and your family as healthy as possible and keep you healthy for the rest of your life. We deliver an elevated level of care for the entire family. We approach healthcare from a holistic view, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure that our patients achieve the best results as fast as possible. We believe you deserve the best. A little preventative care now will eliminate pain management in later years. We want our kids to grow and live an active, healthy lifestyle. Get your family checked at Family First Chiropractic.
What's holding you back from living your best life? If it's poor credit or no credit, Community First Credit Union has the solution for you. With our new Charge Up Credit Builder program, we make it possible for you to establish or rebuild your credit so you can achieve your dreams, whether it's owning a home, purchasing a vehicle, or something else. So, what do you say? Why not let Community First Credit Union help you charge up your credit to new heights? Subject to approval and program qualifications, equal housing opportunity, federally insured by the NCUA.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Welcome back to Fort Madison as we had a pitching change as Jordan Marshall is in the circle now to face Hallie Husted as the Mustangs have extended their lead to 10-2. That one bounces in low. Jordan Marshall last season had 5 wins, 66 innings pitched, 5.30 ERA, 31 Ks, 67 runs allowed. And the pitch is foul. That's got a chance. That's back. That's going to be a 2-run home run for Hallie Husted. Her first home run as a Mustang. So, the Lady Mustangs have broken open in their half of the 5th. As Hallie got a hold of that one and sent it out to the center field. And that'll bring up Lydia Barker. And the pitch from Marshall, off speed, off balance was Barker. She fouls it off. 12-2 in the top of the fifth. As Barker looks at ball one. It's off the end of the bat, slow roller, back to Marshall. She flips it over to first for the out, but the Mustangs push 7 runs across the board in the top of the fifth. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Mustangs 12, Fort Madison 2.
Corby and the team at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go if you're a farmer. They provide the technology and services to make your farming business profitable. They have liquid and dry fertilizers, starters, small seed, and corn and soybean seed, and also offer crop protection chemicals and custom application. See for yourself why so many farmers in the area trust Corby and the team at Nutrient Ag Solutions in Bloomfield, where results in your field are always their first concern.
Get back to your life sooner with orthopedic care at Davis County Hospital and Clinics. Whether it's a shoulder or knee problem or a broken bone, Davis County Hospital and Clinics is here for you. Our specialists and team members will treat you with care from your first visit to surgery through rehab and therapy. Comprehensive orthopedic care isn't a long drive away. It's right here at Davis County Hospital and Clinics, building better, healthier lives.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Welcome back here to Fort Madison as the score is 12-2 and Zoe Counts is in the batter's box down 0-1. She swings and misses for strike 2. As Barker is looking to shut this game down here in the fifth with a 10-run lead right now. On 13 hits for the Lady Mustangs, and a called strike 3 by home plate umpire Thornton for out number 1. That'll bring up Ava Fugate. Again, Mustangs have 12 runs over 13 hits, 2 errors, in the bottom of the fifth with 1 out. That ball is down, gets by Noel Hill into the corner. The throw into second is not in time as Ava stands in there with a double. That'll bring up Jordan Marshall. And the pitch. Checked her swing for ball 1. And the pitch from Barker. Again, checked her swing for ball 2. Ava stands down at 2. Mustangs really need to keep her from scoring in hopes of ending this ball game. Pitch to Jordan Marshall. Strike called. And the pitch. Popped out to center. Addie McClure's got a beat on it, and she is there. She's going to try to throw her out at third. The throw is not in time. So Ava advances to third on the catch. That'll bring up Briley Lawrence, who doubled in her last at bat. Pitch for Barker. That's shot up the middle into center field for a base hit. That brings up Kylie Lamino. She drew a walk and scored her last at bat. She fists one. Hallie Houston over there for the out to retire this side. We head to the top of the sixth. 12-3.
What's holding you back from living your best life? If it's poor credit or no credit, Community First Credit Union has the solution for you. With our new Charge Up Credit Builder program, we make it possible for you to establish or rebuild your credit so you can achieve your dreams, whether it's owning a home, purchasing a vehicle, or something else. So, what do you say? Why not let Community First Credit Union help you charge up your credit to new heights? Subject to approval and program qualifications, equal housing opportunity, federally insured by the NCUA.
Corby and the team at Nutrien Ag Solutions in Bloomfield is the best place to go if you're a farmer. They provide the technology and services to make your farming business profitable. They have liquid and dry fertilizers, starters, small seed, and corn and soybean seed, and also offer crop protection chemicals and custom application. See for yourself why so many farmers in the area trust Corby and the team at Nutrien Ag Solutions in Bloomfield, where results in your field are always their first concern. You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Welcome back to Fort Madison as Jason Day and Connor Cloyd here with the Atomo Radio Group. The ball game is over. Final score of 12-3 after 5 innings. So the Lady Mustangs come out with 12 runs on 13 hits. They committed 2 errors, followed by a pitching performance from Lydia Barker who allowed 4 hits, 3 runs, 2 earned, 1 walk, striking out 6. Don't forget, we do have another game coming up here. We're going to take a quick break and start another live stream, and we'll be back on it. We'll have looks like Bella Durflinger's warming up for the Lady Mustangs, so we'll be back with some more Lady Mustang softball action and